All right, guys, welcome back to Too Much Thought, your favorite podcast, my favorite podcast.
The only
Hopefully
podcast.
their favorite
Only
podcast.
podcast you watch.
Only podcast.
It should
really.
be the only one because we
Yeah.
get all the information you need.
And we're
like,
always
to survive.
accurate. We're always very accurate.
Spot on.
Spot on.
As they
Don't-
say in London society.
Please don't fact check us, but we're always spot on.
They will.
In our own minds.
Yeah.
But this week we're coming back to you guys, just finishing up week 9, pretty much the halfway point
Yep.
of the NFL season. So we wanted to do another football episode.
Oh, thank God.
The best kind of podcast.
Back to the ball.
You know how to rep my Steelers
that
in here.
pigskin.
Two wins in, you know.
This for
Anything can
this
happen.
for them undefeated Eagles. I've been an Eagles fan since I was a
Oh,
G.
gee, are those the
God.
Eagles colors right there?
He was a Chiefs fan 3 years ago. So you know how that works.
Hey, I pick who's winning.
He's that bandwagon.
Yeah.
He's a bandwagon.
Nah. You know, we all got our teams. I like to stay local. I'm a Carolina boy.
Yeah.
So
Sounds
I
wrong.
pull for them Panthers.
That's the bad choice.
Fuck the Panthers.
This man's basic. You know, he goes for the Steelers.
Hey.
It seems like 90% of the U.S. population is Steelers or Cowboys fans. He falls in that category.
Loving the most all-time winningest team of all time.
So the biggest bandwagon.
I was
of all time.
I was yay tall.
I was actually born, and I came out the Dolphins colors. So like, I'm just
It's because he was fucking
Or
the Miami
premature
Born
and
that way, or
barely
are you making
survived.
that sound? Are you? Were
No,
you making
no,
that
I was-
sound?
He had a blowhole.
Oh,
when he was born.
yeah.
okay.
They sewed it up.
Well, you had a Tua jersey on, didn't you?
There is a reason that the Too Much Thought logo has the same colors as the Miami Dolphins, and it's because it's the best football team in
You're
the world.
orange. I think that there's a medical condition if you come out orange, isn't there?
Yeah, I think that means your kidney isn't working, right?
Yeah, you're retarded.
You turn yellow
Or
medically.
on the spectrum.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's more. That's a safer
We'll have
word.
to edit that out.
They don't surprise
Now
me
we're keeping it.
for a
Yeah,
preemie.
Fuck it. Yeah, your chromosomes were preemie.
And my chromosomes are spot on.
It took a little extra
Actually,
time to
I
develop.
think you got an extra one.
I came out 6 weeks early because my chromosomes were ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
They said, "Get us out."
Yeah. You're
Get me outta here.
This shit.
And speaking of that, there's a couple NFL teams that wish they could just get out of here in the
Yeah.
season
Like
already.
the Colts,
Panthers?
you know
Yeah.
they just fired their head coach Frank Reich,
Yeah, how do you fire your quarterback and your head coach and still fucking
and
suck?
then they trade away one of their running backs. They're done.
Oh yeah, they're
But the thing is, they're 3-5-1.
second in their
So
division.
imagine if that one tie would have been a win. They're 4-5. And
The only team above them is
clear
Tennessee.
house. Yeah,
which I think would
a joke.
Yeah, they're a joke.
They're a joke. Shout out John.
Hey, we had our friend John who was on like a couple episodes back. Go watch that one. It was funny.
Big Tennessee fan.
Yeah, he was a guest.
Loves Tennessee.
Die hard.
What's so funny is this man texts. We have like a group chat. Man texts
Yeah.
today talking about, oh, we should have won that game. And I was being honest. I was like, hey, I watched the game. I was like, y'all would have won that game if Tannehill would have started.
Yeah.
Man's like, no, Malik Willis did good. And I was like, bro, this man had -2 yards passing in the second half.
I think he had 80 yards for the whole
No,
game.
he did great. He did great.
That's
guys.
what's crazy about a fan. Like, if that guy was on any other team, he'd be like,
Yeah.
dude, that guy's trash.
He calls Kenny Pickett trash. Kenny Pickett's first start, he throws for 300 yards.
Yeah, he threw 6 picks with it.
But that's not on his team,
Hey.
so he's trash.
Hey, well, a lot of them were Chase Claypool dropping them, throwing them to the other. That's why he had to send his ass out.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Who's It's kind of surprising. Who's been your most surprising team as far as like, oh, either we didn't think they were going to be that good and they're that good, or you thought they were going to be fucking awful.
I'll let you go
Like
ahead because I got my answer.
The
They're that
Vikings,
good.
dude. They're so
Oh,
heat
okay.
this year.
Yeah.
They're heat. 7-1. Justin Jefferson, Kirk Cousins. They're carrying
Hey,
through my
they got
fantasy
TJ
league.
Hawkinson back too. Or they get traded
Hawkinson's
him.
back.
He's a big tight end, big number one. I fuck
The
with him.
Vikings this year are solid.
Man,
They're
didn't even
solid
say
team.
Dalvin Cook.
I mean, Dalvin Cook's legit.
Hey,
I think
if
it's
they
so,
give him 30 carries a game.
Yeah, they don't need
They gotta
to, though.
shove it down his
I-
throat.
And that's why, that's literally before season started, I was like, oh, I think Vikings going to beat somebody just because they got that new coach, that new.
He's from LA, isn't he?
Yeah. He's
He's
an
an offensive
offensive
coordinator?
minded.
Yeah.
He's not like let's hand off, let's hold tight defense.
Yeah.
That's what the fucking Vikings have been.
That's why I was big on Kurt going into fantasy. I thought he'd be way more productive.
Well, I mean, it's not that he's not productive. He's consistent,
Well,
to
it's
say
like
the least.
it's okay. So it's like
He's at least giving me 20
He doesn't
points.
have a high ceiling,
Yeah.
but he's like consistently.
'Cause
in
he's
that
not gonna
20.
run
His,
the ball.
his floor
Yeah.
is high though.
Yeah, his
But-
floor is high.
But the team that surprised me the most, dude, is the Seahawks.
Oh,
I thought
yes.
they were. You know, Russell's trade away.
Say it.
The defense is gone.
What they do to Gino?
What do you mean?
What they do to Gino?
Oh man, they trash talked his ass.
Oh,
He's shit. He's nothing. He's washed.
They wrote him off.
Yeah, everybody says he's washed. He's been in like what 4 teams before this.
You know what he didn't do? He didn't write back.
Man got back. Hey, I give respect.
They wrote him off. Didn't write back.
Didn't write back. He left him on
I
red.
like that and I respect that.
He trademarked that right after he said that.
It's crazy to me because like when the season first started, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Drew Lock is the quarterback.
Yeah.
Everybody
I thought
that.
so too.
And then Gino started. Well, Seahawks are done, and here they are. What are they 6-3?
Yeah.
Yep. 6-3
Like,
Seahawks.
They've beaten, the Broncos, which ain't shit, but your old franchise guy. You took them down. They've had
Yeah.
some good wins, man.
Yeah. And plus that new running back Kenneth Walker looks
Oh my
legit.
god! I'll tell you, in fantasy,
He's my savior.
picked him up in fantasy
Mhm.
as soon as because I was big on Rashad Penny the whole year. I
Yeah.
drafted Rashad Penny, who was the running back for the Seattle,
Yeah.
and then he just wasn't. He got hurt. Didn't he?
He's always hurt.
Yeah, he ended up
Yeah.
getting hurt again. Like you can tell he has talent, but man, he
Yeah.
got hurt. Kenneth Walker, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I picked him up on a waiver wire in fantasy.
Yeah.
Ended up being like probably if I win this year, it will be because I picked up Kenneth Walker.
That's how I felt about Brees Hall. That's why
Yeah, he was
my team that I'm surprised about is them motherfucking Jets.
the Jets.
Them Jets.
Yeah,
man.
no, the Jets 6-3.
Yeah.
When have they ever?
It's been the last time I've seen them like win something was when they had Mark Sanchez. I think Rex Ryan was coaching.
yeah.
And they
Yeah.
went they were kind of like the Jaguars. You remember that year the Jaguars went all that way, the AFC Championship?
Yeah, Blake Bortles.
Yeah, that's how the Jets were, and then they fall right back off. But that Robert Saleh and that defense, because Robert Saleh was the head coach for the 49ers when they had like the #1 defense. So he came over there. I mean, granted, I have questions about Zach Wilson, but I mean when Brees Hall is back healthy, that's one of the better backs in the game. Seems like they got one of the best defense. I mean, they shut the
With
best.
Sauce Gardner, bro.
Yeah, they shut down. I mean, they don't really have that many great players. It seems like the coaching's gotten better, and the players believed in them. I'm surprised by the Jets.
I always drop something.
wholeheartedly.
No, I was very surprised by the Jets.
I mean, what were
At
they-
home, though, they're 2-3. So all 3 of their losses have been at home.
Well, you know what's funny?
They don't have a home field.
Yeah, they play in New Jersey.
Yeah, they play the
They
same.
Rutherford.
They share the league.
It's
All right,
just
they share
it's
the
like
stadium.
Lakers and Clippers.
Yeah.
The Clippers don't have a home
Well,
court.
you know what's fun? No, what was funny is L.A., the Clippers and Lakers.
God
Dawson.
damn it!
Dawson.
Hey, man.
Scuff it.
Yeah. The Lakers and Clippers, they still play in L.A. or Fulton or whatever county is in bullshit.
Some county.
Over crime-riddled area. But, the Giants and the Jets, they don't play in
New
New York.
Jersey.
They play in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Rutherford.
Because the only place with available land to build
So
a stadium.
I knew
Yeah.
it was Rutherford, but I thought that was part of New York.
Nah, that's New
Jersey.
Jersey.
That's crazy.
New Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah.
But yet Jersey
The entire
itself doesn't
state
have
of
a
New
team.
York.
Yeah.
They can't find anywhere to put a
There's
stadium.
nowhere.
No.
There's got to be
There's
plenty
no
of
fucking way.
There's
in the
nowhere.
city. Yeah, probably
No.
not. And that's what I'm saying. But go
I think that's probably when they were
go
building
in
the
the
stadium.
suburbs or something.
Why
in
would they
New
go in the
York.
suburbs when they can put it in a
Yeah,
city?
that's probably the thing. And the thing is, we're thinking like,
But
oh, it's a
then
different
you're not-
state. But you got to think, New Jersey and New York, you drive across a bridge and you're in a different state.
And plus with
Yeah.
stadiums, man, when you do that, you're not because people have the best seat in the house watching the game. You're already making money off TV deals, right? So when you build a stadium, you want there to be bars around because you want it to be like a big festival.
Everybody's making.
You want it to be like
Yeah.
a Top Golf out there. Right?
Yeah,
No, more than that.
Yeah,
Times
no, about
100.
the same. Upcharge for stupid shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want to
how
go to
it
the
is.
bathroom? $5.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy thing. Like I've like always wanted to go to a game. The only game like NFL game wise I've been to
Yeah.
was like a Panthers game when I was like a kid. It wasn't even a real game.
Yeah.
It was a preseason game,
Yeah.
bro. I need to go to a real game. And
I
then
went to the Panthers training camp. Does that count?
I started looking at tickets though for the Panthers. It's insane. Like you're gonna end up with I'm going this year. Like I put that on money. I'm going this year. Hope
Yeah.
y'all come with me to some Panthers game. But we're gonna drop some money. I'm gonna be real with you. We're gonna drop some
Oh, yeah.
fucking money.
I'm,
bro.
For some nosebleeds.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this thing in the works. Like, them some tickets because they got a whole thing of them. It's like a bid for them.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I don't
If
even
you
like-
can win some tickets,
I'm gonna win some tickets.
you won't give them to us because you don't like us.
Well, not very much, but I'm saying I'm gonna go to the Panthers game. I'm gonna be rocking like
Whoever they're facing.
that yellow and black.
You're gonna show up in Steelers.
I
clothes?
don't care if it's fucking Panthers and Green Bay. For one, fuck Aaron Rodgers, fuck Green Bay. I'm gonna walk the Steelers.
Don't talk about Aaron Rodgers, man. I fuck with Aaron.
Oh yeah.
I went to
Great quarterback.
I went to a Clemson tailgate one time over in Clemson, and I was wearing a Georgia shirt, and it didn't go well.
I bet everybody was trying to lick on you.
People weren't being nice
wow,
to me.
real
man.
football team.
People weren't being nice.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't recommend it.
No, but you see what I seen because I was watching the Kansas City Tennessee game. It's
Yeah.
insane, bro. They literally every fucking Sunday at a home game in Kansas City, the cars are like lined up on the interstate because they do this thing. Like the people will get there early. It's like their tradition before the stadium opens. People will park their cars, get out on the fucking like road, bro. Everybody's just chilling on the fucking road, drinking, tailgating. Like, straight up on an interstate, bro. And it's like every Sunday there. I'm like, I want to be a part of something
That's
like
gotta
that,
be so
bro.
cool.
Oh, that's the dumbest thing I've ever
Yeah, but
seen.
dude,
Why
what are you
is
gonna
it
do the
dumb?
rest of your day?
Yeah, what else
Get
are you
hit
gonna do
by
in
a
the
car.
interstate?
and
Obviously,
die?
no cars are coming when everybody's parked.
The traffic's deadlocked.
It's
Oh,
deadlocked.
okay.
Everybody's out.
Oh, okay.
It looks sick.
I thought you just said they get off on a
No,
highway.
they don't-
How's it feel to be
Just-
dumb, Hunter? How's it
like
feel? Let me
everybody,
know.
it's when
I
you're
felt
like
like
right
a
at the
Tennessee
entrance.
fan.
It's like right at the entrance, but it'll go back to the road. It's insane, bro. Carolina tailgates, I'm sure they're not like that crazy, but I'm sure they're fucking lit.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's doing something.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to just be a part of that. Head into the game.
Yeah, the tailgate, right? Because when I went to, I was young, and now I can go actually tailgate, have a couple
fun.
drinks.
Experience the entire
Yeah.
thing.
Well, when we were in high school, dude, 'cause like I said, we're in South Carolina. Like our cheer team made state or whatever.
Oh God!
And they were going to like the Carolina, the William Bryce Stadium,
Yeah.
Columbia, South Carolina. You know, I went down there with some friends. We had some people that were staying in like a house, like outside the stadium. Like they went to that school, and we drank, and then we went to the fucking tailgate, bro.
Tailgate
I'm
was
telling you
in
right
the
now,
dirt.
and I was young. I was
Yeah.
like 17.
That was
bro.
wild.
That tailgate
Arrest the boy.
was so, there was people jumping off fucking bands and
it was
fucking tables.
so wild. I shotgun a beer with dip in it.
Yeah, we put dip in our fucking beer. Cause dude, you're hanging out with these college kids. They're so cool. We get there, whatever. I just remember like going to the actual cheerleading thing at the end.
Fuck.
Everybody that was there to support cheerleading. Sorry, guys.
He gets
The
excited.
microphone got in the way.
Canceling.
He gets excited.
knocking stuff over.
Everybody is there, dude. The sports girl is really knocked out. Like we're all fucked
You
up.
know what's funny?
And the moms are giving out T-shirts like with their kids' names on it. Like you support this.
I wore mine backwards. You know how you're supposed to have it on the back? I put mine on the front.
I just remember being fucked, bro. Sitting there cheering for the cheerleaders. Yeah.
Nah, I've heard so many
Dead,
different
like-
stories from different
Dude,
people about
yeah,
going to that
that shit
thing.
was
That
I
shit
wish
was
I went.
wild. That was wild.
I wish I went.
Yeah. If if the let's get back to the NFL. This is what matters. If the season ended right now, who's the MVP favorite?
Mahomes.
Is he?
It's not a joke. That's for real. Mahomes.
Okay.
I gotta think about
I'm
it.
gonna go.
After this
gonna
week,
be-
Mixon.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I'd say Jalen Hurts.
yeah,
Hurts.
Hurts.
Yeah.
Why you say Hearns?
Because I'm on the spectrum.
You got some extra chromosomes.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard for him to put that T in there.
Well, because I know he hurts opponents' feelings.
No, that's a trigger word for Hunter. He doesn't like the word hurt
It's just each other.
because he was hurt so bad as a kid.
negate it to something
Well,
else.
it hurts my ears when y'all fucking talk. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
That's how
I think-
everyone feels when we put a
Is that why
podcast
you
out,
like to be
okay?
the only one talking 24/7?
Most of the time. Yeah, most of the time.
I can see it.
agree. Yeah.
I can see
Yeah,
I'm
most
glad
of the
we're
time.
getting down
Well, it really goes.
The deep emotions here.
Yeah.
Our real
This is
problems.
actually a psychology or a
This has not to do with the NFL. It's all
Yeah, besides
psychology.
happy football, we're gonna dive deep into Hunter's psychology.
Who y'all got? I got Mahomes.
I got Jalen Hurts.
I kind of agree with Hunter, dude. I mean, Jalen
Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts?
Yeah.
He
Y'all looking at record.
Look, he's
y'all
right.
looking at record tonight.
for the year. For the year.
For the year, man.
Yeah, exactly. If they weren't fucking, if he was doing the exact same thing he was doing,
Dude, you know
but they
how.
lost a couple games, you would not say
Okay,
anything
you know
about
how when Steph Curry, when MVP, right?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? He barely played any fourth quarter games. That's how Jalen Hurts is, man. By the time it's the fourth quarter,
He's not needed.
he's either not playing or he just handed the ball off because the game's over.
I mean,
with.
you have to.
Patrick Mahomes are in a situation, and he probably has close to or not better stats than Patrick Mahomes, except for touchdowns.
nowhere fucking close.
Except for touchdowns.
I do want to argue
Nowhere
though, with
close.
Jalen Hurts, he's got some pretty dependable receivers.
I'm not even talking about receivers though. 'Cause
He's got one.
guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. It was a late game. I don't know if y'all watched last night.
Oh yeah, I did.
And if people just look
I
at the
had to work.
score, if people just look at that score, oh, Chiefs barely won. Bro, Mahomes willed them to a fucking
there's
win.
a couple bad balls that if Travis Kelce wasn't a fucking athlete,
Yeah, he meant,
That's what
okay,
it
what
is.
about the runs?
Then-
What about the runs?
the run.
Look, when Patrick Mahomes gets desperate, he wants that first down. Who's he look to?
He's the anybody that can get him. He's the most.
Kelce.
He's the most efficient quarterback in the NFL, and he's leading the league in touchdown passes. He's leading the league in passer rating. How can you not give him the NFL?
Well, I'll be honest.
Well, the last 3 games.
No, I'm talking about as
have
a
a
whole.
valid-
I know, but the last 3 games, who's leading the fucking thing is Justin Fields right now. So you could say, oh, passing rating is overrated. Because you know why? Because Jeffrey Simmons, the guy for the Titans, is a higher what do they call it?
PPR.
PPR rating.
Not PPR, but it's how they're saying that they index rating that give quarterbacks or their
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He has a higher rating than Aaron Donald. Who the fuck is better? Okay.
I mean, yeah.
It goes off that.
But it's impact. It's impact.
Yeah,
bro.
and
Okay.
Jalen Hurts is so good from the start that he doesn't even. He's like Steph Curry. He doesn't play in the fourth quarter.
But okay, I'll go back to what he said. I wasn't gonna get on this, but like what he said. He's got some good ass teammates around him. They got the best run game in the entire NFL.
Who?
The Eagles.
No, the fuck they don't.
Look it up.
No, they
People don't realize, bro.
No, they don't.
People don't realize.
I got Miles Sanders on every
Just look
fantasy
at
team.
who has the best run game in 2022.
Okay, I'll look it up.
No. It
But
can't be.
Statistically
what I was
speaking,
gonna
Why?
argue.
Because Jalen Hurts runs the ball?
Maybe Lamar runs the ball too. Do they have it? No.
They got a lot of people hurt. They probably damn near close.
Something about Justin Fields showed up. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Justin
what is this?
Fields.
It's
Justin
talking about his
Fields.
178 yards.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be talking about
Rushing
that.
yards per game this year, Chicago has the most.
Yeah.
Oh,
Justin Fields,
Dawson.
Khalil Herbert.
You're following through, Dawson. Your argument's not standing up. But then I
Nah.
want
It's not about all yards.
I want to
bro.
hear something with
He's
you.
wearing green. He's an Eagles
It's about
hater.
yards per attempt. This
wanna-
and that. Like,
I don't think we should reward Patrick Mahomes because if he never existed as a star quarterback, we wouldn't have to suffer his brother.
I mean, his
So
brother
right there, he
is
shouldn't
awful.
deserve
Honestly,
MVP.
I guess Patrick like set him down like, hey, shut the fuck
He
up.
has slowed down. I
'Cause
think
I haven't
Patrick did say
heard.
that.
I haven't heard
So
anything.
you're
about
ruining
him.
me.
No, because I
Yeah.
used to see like all kinds of TikTok. Like you know how it is on TikTok. You don't have to be following somebody for shit to pop
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I used to see Jackson Mahomes all these
Constantly.
games, and I haven't seen him. I
Did you
think
guys
you're
see
right.
him like getting that fight that one time with one person
Threw
throwing
water on him.
Yeah,
or
he threw
something?
water
Yeah,
on him.
what a fucking
Because Patrick was
TikToker.
doing trash,
What a
losing the game,
TikToker.
like he does sometimes because he's Patrick Mahomes.
The
just
thing
doing
is
trash.
like, what people don't realize is like a great quarterback's gonna have bad games. It's because the fact that they're gonna try shit that nobody else. Is
Well,
gonna
Jalen
fucking
Hurts
try.
ain't had a bad game.
no, he hasn't.
Why hasn't he thrown as many
Also,
touchdown
Dawson,
passes?
Philadelphia is number 6 in rushing
Well,
yards.
because
so-
when they get down to the goal line,
Okay. Number 6. Well, okay, I'll negate anything I said. Number 6. Oh fuck.
what are you doing? Do you know how an
Grab
iPad
the
works?
touchscreen. Forgot we're in 2022.
and what helps the run game when the
Who are you
quarter-
looking for?
what helps the run game when the quarterback can take the-
23. Kansas City is at 23rd in rushing.
You know why? Because
So you're
they're
looking
worried-
at a top 6 rushing team plus they're passing. You got Patrick Mahomes carrying the fucking
Carrying,
load. Carrying the load.
carrying. No, don't go
He is
that
not.
far. Don't go that far.
How is it not? Okay, who's carrying them?
Look, who's Travis Kelce?
Oh my god.
He could catch a ball from pretty much any
dude.
quarterback.
Yeah, I've seen a couple plays. It was in the fourth quarter or right in overtime. I can't remember. Where Patrick Mahomes threw a really bad ball that should have been accepted.
I'm not
but
saying
Travis Kelce went up and got it.
Travis Kelce had less than 100 yards, and Patrick Mahomes had 500 passing yards.
He had
So where did those
400.
others go? 436.
It's
whatever the
because
fuck it
Kelsey's
was.
freeing them up.
Where
freeing up those receivers.
Kelce ain't the only one
Well,
involved.
because
dude.
they took the Tyreek Hill
And
approach.
he's
They
a
said, let's just get fast people who can run slants and run the ball away.
This
How
guy,
many deep
bro.
balls? How many? I
No,
mean,
I'm with
you
it.
see
What do you mean
Jalen
this
Hurts.
guy?
Jalen Hurts is throwing deep
Hurts?
balls. Or Jalen Hurts
There you
is
go.
throwing deep balls on a dime. Patrick Mahomes is throwing sidearms
Oh,
to
so
slants.
if you're starting a franchise today, you're taking Jalen Hurts.
I would.
Oh my god!
If I'm starting a
Hey,
franchise today, I'm taking Heineke.
Well, actually, if the season started, if it was a new season, I'd take Josh Allen or Joe Burrow
What do you mean? He's
Or
got
Patrick
Tommy
Mahomes.
Johns.
Or Patrick Mahomes.
over Patrick Mahomes.
Who-
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Look at this
I want
too.
to. I want to talk about that with the Josh Allen injury.
Okay,
What do you
yeah,
guys think is
yeah.
going to come from that?
I don't
Do you
think it's
think?
serious.
Do you think they're just going to fall out without having?
No.
I do think this. I think that when you have a quarterback of that stature, who's probably he hasn't even signed his new contract yet, so I feel like next year he's probably gonna be the highest paid quarterback in history.
Yeah,
you don't.
by far.
You don't fucking. Yeah, they're having a great season.
Well,
you don't
isn't
throw it
Joe
all
Burrow
away.
getting a new contract?
Joe Burrow will too, and Joe Burrow's that guy. But I do think Josh Allen.
Joe Burrow's been to a Super Bowl. Josh
He
Allen
has,
hasn't.
but that's
Yep.
not how they look at it. Look at Deshaun. They don't look at that shit.
Well, Deshaun,
Well, I mean, he's had some issues.
he could be in this conversation.
When's he
if
come back?
didn't like
Because
the
But he's
losses.
never won an MVP. He's never won a playoff game. He's never been. How you know? But yet people, well, he's a top 5 because
Who?
of talent. Deshaun.
Well, yeah. He's talented, but I wouldn't take him.
I was gonna say, but I feel like Josh Allen's injury, like who he is, if it's even slightly serious, they're gonna tell him, "Hey, go get that fucking surgery, brother."
I think it comes down to is what you look at Patrick Mahomes is kind of that Aaron Rodgers feel. Like he's highly talented, but he just, I mean, okay, so it's kind of the Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers debate. You like Patrick Mahomes is, as far as talent wise, where Aaron Rodgers is. Why the fuck did Tom Brady win 7 Super Bowls and Aaron Rodgers only win 1?
Okay, who you comparing to Patrick Mahomes? Because Patrick Mahomes
Aaron
has a
Rodgers.
Super Bowl.
Aaron Rodgers. He has 1.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers has 1.
But how many does Jalen Hurts have?
And-
How many does all these other new guys have?
Exactly. Jalen Hurts is his second year. You know, Patrick Mahomes been in the league for 6 years now.
He's pretty old. And
Six.
Burrow
Burrow
at
didn't,
6, but his second year.
Burrow didn't get his ring until his
just
second year.
like Aaron Rodgers, who in 2010 went to the fucking Super Bowl because he had a juiced ass team and never went back.
But this is why.
But he's always been good. Kind of like Patrick Mahomes. Had
People
a juiced
forget
ass
this.
team.
People forget this. Aaron Rodgers last 2
And
years.
they shouldn't have even beat the 49ers.
Oh my God.
They shouldn't have even beat the 49ers.
You gotta go back 3 fucking
That
years.
was crazy.
Bring it up.
I'm not even talking about the Super Bowl.
They shouldn't
Patrick
even
Mahomes
beat
got
the
he got
49ers.
Super Bowl MVP, he got MVP, all that.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, I like Aaron Rodgers, I do. But this is what people fucking don't remember.
He takes
was,
Percocets during
He
the
was
game.
great. He was trash. There was fucking like a 4-year stretch. When,
It depends if he's on his Percocets or not, man.
and then he was.
Aaron
and-
Rodgers was never trash.
Oh, I'm not saying he was trash. The Green Bay Packers were trash for about 4 to 5 years, where they were not fucking any contenders. They're not going to championship games.
I
And
must
then-
have missed
and then
4
he-
years of football.
Go back, and see what the records. Go look at Green Bay's record 4 or 5 years ago and see what the fuck it was. And you know they're not making championship games. And then out of nowhere, Green Bay. Oh, here comes Devontae. They're starting to build a thing. 2 years in a row, MVP. Back to fucking where they were. This is what the Green Bay Packers have always been.
Green Bay
I want to
Packers
look at their
history.
record because it's not great.
21, they were 13-4. 2020, they were
been to, like,
13-3.
four in-
2019, they were 13-3. Okay, 2018, they kind of did
What,
bad.
10 wins?
6 and 9.
6 and 9.
17, they were 7-9.
Okay, that's the years like I
Yeah.
don't really remember.
Yeah.
You know they
2
weren't
years,
great.
not 5. 2
Yeah.
Okay,
2 years.
but they weren't great. You know what I mean? Like,
but the thing is, I feel about Patrick Mahomes. He goes to the AFC Championship game almost every year. He doesn't win them. That's what Aaron Rodgers done with the NFC. Almost every other year he goes to it. He just don't win it. He
Joe
just don't
Philbin
win.
didn't stick around as a coach for very long.
Mike McCarthy coached
good.
for a long fucking
Yeah.
time.
And then at the end of it, he was doing terrible, so they
Well-
switched to Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur, bro.
LaFleur?
2 MVPs. Back
I
to
don't
back.
like
I just think
pronounce his
right now, I'd give it to Jalen Hurts. Just
You
I mean,
can't. He's not in the conversation.
He's the top dog in the conversation.
Okay, I'm not saying
This is the first time that the Eagles have been 8-0 in franchise history, right?
Let's slow down on that too, because they do have a cupcake schedule, just like the Vikings.
kind of like the Cardinals last year when everybody was Kyler Murray's the best quarterback in football.
No, Kyler Murray. We've seen him
7-8-0.
every single year. Kyler Murray starts off as great and falls off.
You know who the Eagles play next week? If you could look that up.
I can check it for you.
I want to know this. Because they're
Eagles,
about, I'm telling you, the Eagles about to
week
crash. And we're going to see what the fuck Jalen's really about. They've done enough to make the playoffs. They will be a playoff team. Commanders, okay.
That's going to be a dub. They're playing the Commanders.
Well, I don't know. The Vikings, that are a great team,
Lost.
They're better with Heineke because he knows the system. They know him.
Well, did you know Washington's starting to sell season tickets for next year?
And Heineke was on it.
Yeah, Heineke's on the face, baby.
I don't know how. Dude, he's played 2 games. He did decent.
Well, no, dude, you don't remember that game where he came in? He was like not on the team because they had their.
That's when they almost beat Tampa Bay. When they won the Super
Tom
Bowl.
Brady. Yeah, and he went in balled out.
First game.
You know what he was doing a week before that? They called him up to go play a playoff game versus Tom Brady. He was sleeping on his sister's couch going to undergrad school.
Heineke's legit, bro.
Yeah. He's
Man's
that
got
guy.
a dog story.
I mean, I got him on my roster.
That's a dog.
I'm not saying he's going to give you 50 fantasy points.
Yeah, he's
I'm not going to say he's going to win you a lot of games.
That's my guy.
No, I had a bye week, so that's why he's on there.
He's not going to lose you any games, but he can win you games. That's what
we watched that one podcast. What's that podcast with the NFL players?
Hey, don't talk
it's
about
the bus or some shit.
we're going to get them on next week.
I hope we do get to that point.
Taylor Lewan and
Yeah.
one of his buddies who's a linebacker. When we see you guys, don't be upset with me. I don't remember.
But they have
his
a
name.
sick podcast
Yeah.
where it's like obviously they play in the NFL, both of them.
Yeah.
And they have this school bus. They like renovated and made it dope as fuck. Added
Kind of like the Steve-O thing.
yeah. And they basically get other football players from different teams on. It's a sick podcast. You really got to watch it out.
Don't the Kelsey brothers have a podcast?
Yeah.
I love that one too.
Yeah.
God Almighty.
Dude, so many football players
Trash.
are starting podcasts.
Because I feel like people are so interested in like athletes all like forever. People have been interested in athletes, but you don't really get to know them nowadays. Like when you get to see like your favorite athlete on a podcast talking, you're like, oh, I know that guy. Like,
Dude, you know what's
I'm cool with
crazy?
that guy.
Josh Allen was on the Bussin' with the Boys. That's what it's called because they're on a fucking bus.
Yeah, busting with the boys.
Yeah.
That's what it's
dope.
called.
Yeah.
Busting with the boys. Almost as good
Josh
as
Allen, I'm not going to say he's shy, but he's more of a soft-spoken
Yeah.
guy. But you see him out there on Sunday running defensive linemen over that are 300 pounds and 30 years
Yeah.
old.
He'll get upset sometimes too.
Oh, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
For me,
He's a little spoiled.
okay, so
No.
He's used to having things go his
He's
way.
from fucking- where's he from?
Wyoming, dude.
Man went to a
Dude,
tiny little school.
That's what's funny. His parents could have paid for him because he got like I think he said he got half scholarships to go
Yeah.
to these big schools.
Because he's not that great.
He
I'm
wasn't.
playing.
He wasn't, but that's a great story.
He woke up.
But he told his parents, "No, y'all shouldn't have to pay for my education. I'm going to go to Wyoming, where they give me a full ride." And now look at him.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's a real
Yeah.
humble dude. He's a real good dude.
I mean, if you go look at Tom Brady's combine, it's terrible.
Mine was better in 8th grade.
That's what I was
It-
thinking. Like, I could probably run a
Yeah.
faster 40 than that motherfucker when he's going to the NFL. But it's so weird, dude. Like, any professional athletes, not just NFL, it's so crazy. You have these scouts who are getting paid
Yeah.
$100,000 to try to find these perfect guys. Like, there's gonna be how many guys do you think have fallen through the cracks that didn't have the best combine?
Wasn't
that didn't do
Marshawn
the-
Lynch like a walk on?
Oh, dude, he has a crazy
Really?
fucking story.
I don't know it.
Ah, fuck. I hope I don't butcher
Wasn't
this.
he like a janitor or something?
He worked like
No,
he.
you think about Hollywood Brown, who worked at Six Flags.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about, Marshawn though. You know how he went to fucking where'd he go? Cal.
Yeah.
He did some shit at Cal, but he like worked for the school too. Like it was like some weird shit. Somehow he ended up getting like onto their fucking team.
Yeah.
Ended up fucking like obviously he played football.
Yeah.
But that was his goal. But it was his story is fucking crazy. Like
that is
dude,
wild.
it kind of like is motivational for anybody. Like
Yeah.
bro, you could be at the fucking bottom of the barrel, and if you say, you know what, no,
Well, that's the
I'm
great
gonna do this.
That's the great thing about too is like they see every game. You know, like you don't have to be this big Power 5 school anymore. You get seen and get picked up. Like I'll be watching the draft sometimes, and I mostly know most of the guys getting drafted in the first 2 days. They'll say a name I ain't never heard of from a school
From some like
I ain't never fucking heard of.
But somebody's
D3.
The
watching.
dude's a baller.
Somebody's watching.
Yeah, somebody's always watching. And when they watch Patrick Mahomes compared to Jalen Hurts, I go, gotta go Jalen.
I honestly think, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh man,
I think that you're speaking from your fantasy heart right now. You got Jalen on your team in fantasy in our friend league.
I had him last year too when he was bad.
You did. And that was a good pickup. You told me before the season started, I'm getting Jalen Hurts. Honestly, I didn't have faith in him. He's doing great.
He's the MVP.
But the fact, that's just crazy, bro.
No, it's not.
That's fucking crazy.
No. Think about this too. Look how many times.
I feel like giving a quarterback an MVP is kind of an easy out.
Well, I mean,
that's what they always do.
But think about it.
Give it to somebody else.
Jalen Hurts don't get to throw the ball 50 times a game, and he's right there behind Patrick Mahomes. He only gets to throw the ball. I think last game he threw the ball 27 times. Patrick Mahomes maybe threw.
Well, who's he got to throw to?
Patrick Mahomes threw for 50 times.
Got Travis Kelce and a couple of fucking
Juju Smith.
Yeah, I like Juju. It's a bunch of people that nobody else wanted.
Okay.
Marquez from fucking Green Bay. Kadarius Toney from the Giants. He got a bunch of people that nobody else wanted.
Who does he? He has AJ Brown. That's really
that's like
Devontae Smith. First pick.
Devontae Smith. What has he done in the league?
Man's got Miles Sanders,
like
the
saying,
best receiving back in fucking football.
Oh, don't Christian McCaffrey.
Okay. Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, this guy's all.
Miles Sanders is more of a fucking receiver than a running back.
No, he doesn't. No, look at him. He doesn't catch balls out of the backfield. They put Kenneth Gainwell in for that.
That's what got me my points last week. Man had like 6 carries for fucking 5 receptions.
No, dude, he had 93 yards last week and a touchdown. He ran the ball like 15, 16 times. He caught like 1 pass.
Well, they were playing some trash team though.
Houston?
Yeah. And normally that's not their game plan.
Yeah, I know, because Houston's a big
worse
running
than
game
right now.
Okay, so if y'all saying Super Bowls today, who y'all going with?
If you're saying what?
Super Bowls today.
Super Bowl.
Or tomorrow.
Vikings.
So that's your NFC
the Vikings
team.
got too much to go through.
Yeah.
They got way too much to
I mean,
beat.
they're going to get it.
They got to beat the Bills, the Chiefs, the fucking Titans.
Tommy John's Bills.
No,
they got
AFC?
Vikings NFC, yeah.
NFC?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all might Vikings might make it. NFC's weak, bro.
NFC's top heavy. You have your 2 good couple of teams, and after that, it's just.
Who's your good teams this year? The Eagles and
Eagles. I mean,
who else really?
I mean, you can't leave Tampa Bay.
You can't count them either.
If Carolina beat Tampa Bay, then they're not a contender this year.
I mean, gotta have Tampa Bay. Seattle's looking decent.
They're not a playoff team. They're good, but they're not a playoff
49ers.
They got a couple years.
49ers.
See, that's the thing. They're
Dude,
top
after
heavy.
last week, I got so mad at the 49ers.
I think the Vikings have a chance after you break that down. I think they actually really have a chance.
Yeah.
But another AFC, good of God Almighty.
Oh God, it's a bloodbath.
Who fucking knows?
It's a bloodbath
really.
there.
I don't know who to guess.
I'd have to say the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh no.
The 2 and 6.
Let me ask you this: who'd you rather have right now, Tua or Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow.
Tua's stats are better.
He's got fucking 2 track. He throws to 2 people.
Oh,
that's all he throws to.
Tua's stats are better.
I hate. I love stats.
Use
Listen, I get it. Stats are important, but in some situations you gotta be like, bro, situational.
Yeah, I mean,
I actually that's
Tyreek's gonna catch it. If
one
it's in
team
his
I
way.
am surprised by, the Dolphins for real.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm surprised by him too.
Yeah.
I think what I'd love to be. We're talking about MVPs. You know, someone who needs to be in the conversation, who you know will never win it. Tyreek Hill, bro. Man's about to break fucking records for receiving yards. Like,
and
it's insane.
everybody's saying it was Patrick Mahomes too. Now you see,
he's got 1,200 yards, and we're halfway through the season.
Yeah.
Man might finish with 2,400 fucking yards.
Yeah, I know. And think about it. Tua didn't play 2.5 games or whatever.
That's what it just shows you. And Tyreek still had if he gets the ball, it's him.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. If you can get the ball, because I love Tua too. I think he's cool. You know, lefty out there. He don't have the arm. I'll give him that because he could have 12 more touchdowns right now if he could get the ball 12 more fucking yards than what he can throw it.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Just where Tua or Tyreek or Jalen has to
it.
stop, grab it, and then they're hit.
Yeah.
You know, they got the route. But he's a great. I mean, he's very accurate.
Yeah,
he's
Burrow
quick
can
release.
just get it deeper.
Yeah.
He's quick, but Burrow I
Quick
think has more
decision.
arm talent. If I had to build a team, that's who I'm taking.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Joe Shiesty.
Joe Burrow.
I love Joe Burrow, bro.
I don't know. The problem with Joe Burrow is like He's got a great receiving core. He's probably
Like
one of the
all
best
around,
receiving core.
all around.
But sometimes it's either they score 50 or they look awful. And I think that's because of the offensive line.
Oh yeah, he's been sacked so many fucking times.
Yeah.
He just has no time.
But that's what goes talking about the Rams too. Is like a lot of people are like, "Oh, the Rams suck." Super Bowl hangover. I saw a stat yesterday. You know that fucking Matthew Stafford's been sacked 2 more times this year already than he got sacked all of last year.
Yeah, they lost like 3 starters this year. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But that makes a difference. Bro.
Offensive line is very underrated.
That's why they get paid so much. Offensive line make more than running backs sometimes. Like just because that job is so, it's not glamorous.
Usually, if you have a really good offensive line, the second highest person paid on your team besides your quarterback is mostly your left tackle.
Left or right
blind side.
tackle, whoever your hand, depending on which way
blind
you go.
side.
If you're Tua, it's
Right
your right
tackle.
tackle. Yeah, it's just how it goes. So, who, in y'all's opinion, is the most underwhelming team?
Underwhelming?
You had high.
The
hopes for.
Carolina Panthers, dude.
No, we knew what they were.
I'm not saying I thought they would do better than this. I always thought they were
Yeah.
going to be a wild card team, which hell they still might be.
I had some high hopes of Baker.
I did too.
And at the start of the year, we still had McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Now he's over on the other side of the country.
The
Yeah.
way we play, though, we don't need McCaffrey. We were wasting his career. I'm be
I
honest
know.
with you.
No,
Thank
he made a
God.
smart move changing. Because
yeah.
you just saw last week
Kyle
how he did.
Shanahan, his father was like best friends with
Mike Shanahan.
Mike Shanahan. His dad, Kyle Shanahan's dad, was like best friends with Christian McCaffrey's dad.
Because he coached Christian
Really?
McCaffrey's
And
dad.
so-
And isn't Christian McCaffrey from like that area?
Yeah, I think he's from that California area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
'cause
he's
he
back
went to
Stanford.
Stanford.
He's back in his area.
Yeah.
He's back feeling it.
But I saw this thing. He
my
wasn't
fantasy
happy when
team
he got
loves it.
traded. Like Christian
yeah.
really was not happy when he got traded.
Yeah, who wants to
Last
know?
week I was supposed to beat Hunter easy on a
Fantasy.
Sunday night. It was like 7:00 Sunday, and I was pretty much guaranteed
and the
the
will
dub.
of God came.
And then Christian McCaffrey showed up, gave him 45 points.
he ran a touchdown, threw a touchdown,
No, he got
and caught a touchdown.
He got all three.
He had
a
a
trick.
hat trick. He had a hat trick.
How many times has that been done?
I don't know.
Like
they
once or
talked about
twice?
it when he did it too. The last
Yeah.
person to do it, I fucking can't remember.
It's like
It's been a minute.
1970s
It
or
wasn't
something.
anybody like you thought it would be.
Yeah.
It was some random
Screw that
person.
blonde guy.
Hey, he's more dirty blonde. He kind of looks
Nah,
like
he's bleach blonde.
if,
What do you
if
mean?
Justin Timberlake was an athlete, it looked like
Oh, Christian McCaffrey's a fucking great
Don't
looking guy.
disgrace
Hey,
Justin Timberlake
His wife's
like
got
that.
TikTok.
McCaffrey's?
McCaffrey's also got TikTok, bro.
what's
She
it-
bad as hell too. I'm not
Let
gonna lie.
me look it up. What's her name? What's
She
her
bad
something
as
McCaffrey?
fuck.
What's her name?
She like I don't know her name. She's dark hair.
Esther. Is her name Esther McCaffrey?
She might be. She's dark
Esther,
hair.
why Esther?
He bought
Well,
her.
that's look. I mean, look at Christian. He would marry an Esther.
Well, he's not Mormon.
He doesn't look like he has
passed
any
for it.
personality, but
He
I do
passed
like
for it.
him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's like
yeah.
he's like a stick figure when you look
Yeah.
at Christian
They're like,
McCaffrey.
okay, y'all's team sucks. What are you gonna do next though? I'm gonna run the ball. I'm gonna do
yeah.
what coach tells me to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, that's the type of player you want on your team.
He never does anything
Fuck
to
all,
upset
fuck all these
people.
personalities. We got a goddamn game to win. Gives a fuck about what you feel. Give a fuck how you want to
I do
act.
like that. He's not trying to be some celebrity.
Yeah.
He's a running
Out there
back.
to ball.
I fuck with
I don't
that.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That makes me feel
That's what
like it's
happened
a
to Russell
sellout.
Wilson. I feel like Russell Wilson is too. He got too much in the
He's
celebrity
Rocking
scene.
country, let's
He's-
ride.
He tried to be a
crazy,
celebrity.
bro.
You're a quarterback.
You see him out there.
yeah,
like
he's
a
putting on a
god.
show. No, he's putting on a fucking show.
Yeah. It's because he's hooked up with Future's old baby mama Sierra.
Yeah,
He
putting
like, you gotta
on
be
putting out those
somebody.
tweets talking about, oh, rest of the team sleeping. I'm doing high knees in the aisles of the plane.
Like, shut the
Bro, you
That
suck.
looks bad for everybody there.
looks bad for
and
everybody.
your team. Your team's like, what the f? Saying,
If I woke up and I was on the team, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck?
I'm like, oh, dude. And
And you suck. If you're putting up fucking MVP numbers,
Yeah.
hey,
He's trash.
yeah, do your thing.
you're trash.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know. I think I sent you a trade. You didn't even see it. I tried to send you Jared Goff for Russell Wilson, which is actually a
I never
bad
saw it.
Yeah, I sent you it. It was actually a bad trade on my part, but
It was.
No, send it again then.
I'll send it again because Russell Wilson, he's got a really easy schedule coming up for the
Dude,
rest of the
going
year.
off of how he looks, I would rather stick with my Daniel Jones.
Well, yeah,
than
stick.
Russell
Well, stick
Wilson.
with him. Just give me him.
Daniel
I'm
Jones.
sick of Russell.
Give me him.
I'm sick of that man.
I think he's gonna come on.
I'm gonna keep my
I think he's gonna come
Heineke
on.
over Russell Wilson, and I'm gonna keep my Daniel
Okay.
Jones over Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Can't do it, brother.
No, that's
No,
awful.
no, if I
That's
could
awful.
delete him from the roster,
What's your record?
Okay, but I'm like third in points.
This week.
I'm like third in points.
Yeah, I know. You're
I've just
supposed to
had
have
some
a great.
tight weeks.
It's just because I think it's because the Chargers suck, and you got like half your teams on the Chargers.
You cannot blame it on my defensive line.
Oh, dude, yeah, you got
Like my Chargers defense.
You got Mike Williams. You got Justin Herbert.
Mike Williams has a ceiling.
They're my underwhelming team.
Hey.
I thought the Chargers would be
I'm not a fan of the Chargers, but
Good call. Good call.
good call. Likely.
Good call, baby.
He's next
Mark
up.
Andrews is out. I put Mark Andrews back up in. Good call.
Hey, he's gonna be the
He
next
is.
up. They're gonna do the same thing they did with T.J. Hawkinson.
Trade him off.
Trade him
Don't
off.
wanna pay
Get
him.
that big ass contract, and we'll take this. Like I liked him in the preseason. He went off.
I want to clarify. I only have 2 Chargers players. I have Austin Eckler, who at the start of the season was.
Oh, you don't have
ranked
Justin
like,
Herbert?
No. If I had Herbert, do you think I'd be 3-6?
Well, no, yeah.
No, you'd
Yes.
be 1-6.
Yeah. His dad had Herbert.
He's been
Now,
doing better than Russell.
No. He
Not
started
really.
off the season with like 3 straight 300-yard games.
After that.
Since then, has fucking fallen off
Okay,
the fucking map.
so look at Russell's second game, his third game.
Yeah, well,
He doesn't know what a
if you
football
watch it,
is.
Russell's getting better. It seems like he's getting
He is.
decently better
He
every
is.
game, and he's about to
Well,
hit the easiest
I
schedule
think-
rest in football.
I think what happened with Russell was he was guaranteed like 90% of his contract.
No, I think
No matter what his performance
Hey,
was.
hold on. I hate to pull a Logan. I'm going to go take a piss. Y'all hold it down.
Okay.
Wow.
Good.
Wow.
Thank God.
I've been waiting for this.
You got some smart guys.
We're
in
gonna
here.
hold hands while
We
you're
know we know the MVP favorite in
We're
here.
gonna.
We know how it works. You
So
shut
yeah,
that
dude.
Fucking door.
Patrick Mahomes, I'm sick of that guy.
Yeah,
I'm sick of that
fuck
guy.
him. Fuck Dawson.
Who does his brother think he is? Just gonna Jackson? Just
I
gonna show
know,
up,
I know.
make some scenes, act like he's some hot stuff. He's
What were we just
not.
talking about? I forgot.
We were talking about the Chargers and
The
Herbert.
Chargers, exactly. I was talking about Russell.
Yeah, well,
If you, the reason why Russell sucks right now is because if you look at in Seattle, he was always bootlegging. He was always getting out of the pocket. 'Cause Russell can run,
he can. He's mobile.
but see, they're making him into a.
that was a quick pee break.
They're making it. This was just so you didn't forget. What they're doing with Russell right now is trying to make him a pocket passer. With
is not
Seattle, he would run the ball.
Yeah,
And-
some back goes quick. I didn't wash my hands.
I want to argue. I don't think they're making him a pocket passer because one week he had more rushing yards than any of his running backs did. So they're letting him run.
Who's his running backs after Javonte Williams went out? Melvin Gordon. He fumbles the ball more than Dawson
Gordon
does with his
is
vape.
Gordon's bad. Gordon's bad.
Yeah.
He's one of those horrible players. It's so crazy because I love like this is what I feel like makes me good in fantasy sometimes is because like might not draft the best, but I'm gonna pick up those guys.
I agree. My drafts are A+, but my pickups are S tier.
And when I got Gordon, bro, I was like, oh, he's about to be that guy. And then I only played him 1 week after picking him up, and it was just because Jamal went. I literally had Jamal Williams,
0.7.
something bullshit like that, and I was just like, bro, you are literally the lead guy. Because in most situations, any lead guy for any team is a must start unless it's a running back by committee.
Yeah.
Not Gordon, bro. He just
No.
nothing.
Well, that's why they traded. Didn't they just get Chase Edmonds? Ooh.
No, they got somebody else too.
Well, they just traded for Chase Edmonds.
How do y'all
They
keep up
sent-
with all this?
They
Yeah, this is all I fucking watch.
Yeah, dude. I got 10 fantasy teams.
Yeah.
I only got
They
5.
sent that Bradley dude.
I've got one.
They sent that Chubb dude, that linebacker.
Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, for Chase Edmonds.
That's what worries me about Cleveland too. Is like, don't sell out before you get Deshaun, because y'all are still in it. Their division ain't great either. Who y'all got? The Steelers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The Bengals and the Ravens. I mean, we've definitely underperformed, but we knew that was going to happen. We were rebuilding.
if y'all would have won this, if y'all would have made it to the playoffs this year, people would have been like, okay, Mike Tomlin is the greatest
Look,
coach of
Well,
all
he
fucking time.
is one. I think he's up there.
Yeah,
As
he's
soon
top
as
five.
Watt got
Top
hurt,
five.
the Steelers are just like, you know what, next year.
The
Next
Steelers
year.
are 1
Yeah.
and 13 when he doesn't play.
They were just, as soon as he was gone,
Guess
they
what?
knew
Guess
they
what?
weren't going to do it.
He's back this week
Oh, really?
on the bye.
after,
next week.
after that peck.
But dude, his
Yeah.
first couple games when he was playing, man had a pick, 6 sacks. Like,
Yeah.
it was wreaking fucking
Dude,
havoc.
that's what I think. Last year when he led the league in sacks, he should have won MVP. He should have won MVP.
Who won last year?
Aaron.
Really?
Aaron
2 years in a row.
Fucking Rodgers.
They should have drug tested that man.
Yeah, I know.
He was sitting there on
he's
Percocet.
been tripping in the fucking
He doesn't feel
forest.
pain
Did
when he's
you
out
see
there on
who
the
picked
field.
off Aaron though yesterday?
Oh,
Hawkinson.
no, Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
Yeah. That Michigan guy.
I honestly like to see that.
Yeah, I like him.
What's crazy is, dude, everybody's like, oh, the fucking back on Aaron because I do like him. They're like, oh, they're trash. You realize he threw 3 red zone interceptions yesterday.
Yeah.
How many times has Aaron Rodgers done that? If they don't, they blow out the Lions.
But see, how many times are you gonna say? How many times does Aaron Rodgers do that before you look and say Aaron Rodgers fucking sucks this year? If you watch that game, every time, this is why I don't like Aaron Rodgers. Every time something goes wrong, takes his helmet off, that little one buckled chin strap like he's playing in the fucking 90s. It's always somebody else's fault. Oh, you didn't do this for me perfectly. That's why he almost retired. Well, the coach and the GM didn't say I had enough say. And you know what? Tom Brady shut the fuck up with Bill Belichick, and he won 7 fucking Super Bowls. He
Yeah.
could have done the same. But he's always like, me. And you would think when he's out there in the forest tripping mushrooms with Joe Rogan all the fucking time in Hawaii and shit, he'd come back and realize that. But he looks just like an asshole, bro.
I think it does appear that way, but I watch every Tuesday, Pat McAfee. Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers comes on for like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah. And,
I love him, bro. I fucking love him.
Of course, he's not gonna get on there and be like, "Yeah, I'm just so great. These receivers are
But
out there."
kind of like we were talking earlier, football. He even like you're talking about Josh Allen's light spoken on the field. He gets all fucking. I mean, I feel like that's just how it is, bro. You're out there. You're pissed.
You're
fucking losing.
You're in a
You're
fight.
not used to losing.
That's
You're
what it
mad
is.
as fuck.
Well, yeah, I know, but so that's what makes it worse. So Aaron Rodgers losing in a fight, and he blames it on everybody else.
I mean, they ain't been doing great. Has
mean-
he been doing great? No,
But
but
hey, who did Tom Brady have?
okay.
Leonard?
Tom Brady is the goat.
Got
After
Leonard.
this year, I don't care if they fucking don't make shit.
Yeah.
Mans has 10 touchdowns ain't much going into week 9.
Yeah, you're touching my life.
One pick.
We haven't done that yet.
He's playing toesies with me under the table.
We're getting excited. We're talking about football.
He heard Tom Brady said,
Yeah.
Hunter's wearing boots, by the way.
he got them boots on.
Got them boots.
Well,
He's
I
a
gotta wear
working
the
man.
boots with the Steelers. We just steal
Is that the
factory
look?
motherfuckers.
Is that
Yeah.
the look?
Yeah.
Well, I feel
Pissed
like these guys are hurting up about football. I kind of just want to talk shit with y'all for another 15 minutes.
I'll talk shit with you.
How much
for
time we
any
been in?
fucking time.
We
Not
got,
long
let's go
enough.
to at least 15. I just want to shit talk with y'all.
What's
Talk
our time
about
at?
lives,
What did
real
you
lives.
Fuck your fantasy team for
Yeah,
what?
fuck your fantasy team. Like, I wish we was all playing in the NFL. We're talking about our real lives, but hey.
Look, y'all, they're
We're
just
not-
mad because I'm going to
Yeah,
win
no.
this year in fantasy football. And
you
I put.
won't even make the playoffs.
That's struck a nerve.
I'm so happy he said that because it's going to be on tape. And then when I beat him in the playoffs,
I've
I'm just
already-
going to send this clip to him.
You have to win out. Straight up, you have to win out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And if you win out,
I'm-
you probably
I'm going to.
play me because I'll be number 1 next week.
Dude, you barely scraped by me. Thank God for Christian McCaffrey because I would have smoked.
Did I?
You would have not even come close.
What's
to
my
me.
record?
I don't know.
6-2.
6-3, you mean?
No, 2.
You're about to lose this week, right?
Yeah, 6-2.
I put up 260 this week, man.
Just because of Chubb.
John will be
Mixon
making one.
and Devontae. Devontae got me about 45.
Dude, I wish you could see our other league though. Like all of
Yeah, no, his other league this week he's pulling on bye.
I know,
second,
it's
third,
rough.
and 4th place are all 5 and 4.
Yeah.
Really?
It's fucking.
And after
wild.
this week, we'll all be the same.
Dude,
so it'll just
it's
be points.
crazy.
Well,
Besides,
I hate it
besides
for y'all
Trent.
'cause I'm about to
Oh,
win
yeah,
out.
Trent's
like 1-8.
I won my game this week, y'all. I'm gonna win my game next week. The week after that, I think I play Dawson. Easy, dog.
Oh
Easy,
hell, you
dog.
wish, bud. I'm about to sit. First, I'm
I
sitting.
don't know.
John
He just sold his whole team.
I did. I made some crazy trades.
Easy.
Though.
Yeah.
I made some crazy fucking trades.
He's running big on Dak. I
Wait,
mean,
did you get Cooper Cup?
No, I
saw that.
gave
during
Cooper
the-
Kupp.
gave him.
You already had it.
Yeah, I had
And he
him.
gave away
Ramondre Stevenson
for Dak, but I'll give him that.
and Chris Olave. I had to give
Yeah.
him the receiver. He wasn't about to
Yeah.
give me both for one.
Yeah.
There's no other person I want to make that trade with because
Yeah.
nobody had a quarterback I wanted.
I give you Jared Goff for
Wait,
Ramondre.
you're sitting there with the Trevor Lawrence, and you traded
oh,
your
he's still gonna be
Cooper Kupp?
starting. I'm
And-
sitting Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm starting Dak.
So you
over here.
needed Dak.
Yeah,
This is the thing,
boost
bro.
my CD.
That trade, I just know people are like looking at it like this dumb motherfucker. But the thing is, I look at it this way: Trent is second to last place.
Yeah,
I don't have to really worry about his fucking team.
Yeah.
He can have Cooper Cup and he can take him to the fucking grave with him. I need a quarterback or my
Yeah.
team is gonna sink.
And plus,
Like,
that's how you draft it. You got a lot of good wide receivers and running backs.
Yeah.
It's like you could deal one away to get a premier quarterback.
and yeah, that's probably my best player.
Yeah.
But hey, it had to be done, or else I knew I wasn't gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm happy you did it. 'Cause I'm
I'd
about
have
to
given him
smoke you.
Diggs before.
I like Diggs a lot, and if I would have known Allen might be out, yeah.
Yeah.
But the LA Rams
Ooh.
offense scares the fuck out of me. They suck so bad.
But they only. That's what's crazy to me is I would have thought Cooper Cup's like his involvement in the offense would have went down because
It's the same.
they singly focus like when Matthew Stafford drops back, he's looking for Cooper.
Every time.
And I would thought the LA Rams would be like, okay, they know that. Don't throw them every fucking play. No. It's Cooper Cup
Every
all
play.
the fucking way
If they have
still.
anything, it's him. And that's
All
why
the
he's been
way.
getting 30 points a game. And that's kind of why I was like, put Cup up. Well, one, he wanted Cup over Diggs. And
Yeah.
two, I look at playoffs too. Like the last 2 weeks, what's
Yeah,
going
I
to
do
matter?
too.
Look at their matchups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
you
much
gotta-
rather take Diggs over Cup in that situation. Okay.
Well,
I
the
forget
run-
who they're playing, but
Because well, actually, our playoffs. Week 17, the last game of the season, we don't play. The
Yeah.
championship game's on week 16, just because people will sit certain players, like say the Eagles
if they already won their
only
division
have
and
like
shit,
two losses. They already got their place secured. They're not going to play their starters.
wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, so we cut it that way. I
Some
think that's
people
how
cut it
was.
early. You know,
Yeah.
some of these, I'm in one ES because I did different leagues.
Yeah.
One of them ends in week 13.
Mhm.
Like that's the end of
Really?
it. Yeah.
Week 13?
I was like, that's
Yeah,
crazy,
that's
bro.
stupid.
That's
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah, hell.
Dang.
I was I'm still big in the Lions as far as fantasy production. Jared Goff is okay, but I drafted DeAndre Swift high. In the
Dude.
first couple games, DeAndre Swift was the number one running back.
Yeah.
And then he got hurt. And now he's back, but it seems like they're going with Jamal Williams.
Because he's
still.
limited. They limit
Well,
his
yeah.
touches.
Yeah, but see, this is how it always worked too. Is even Jamal Williams is still a viable fantasy option just because every time they get in the goal line,
That's who they're giving to.
Swift will get him either Amon-Ra St. Brown or Swift will get him down there.
That's
And then
someone I didn't expect to
Jamal will do it all.
give you so many points.
Who?
St. Brown.
Oh, dude.
last year I knew he was going to be a
Oh
baller.
yeah, that's why I drafted him high. Every time
You drafted
Amon-Ra,
him early.
every time Amon-Ra St. Brown's healthy,
He just goes off.
the last two games, last game he got hurt with a concussion, not really a concussion. Played the next game, got some points. Now next week's gonna be back even better. He's one of the best fantasy. Just not because he's one of the best wide receivers, just because of targets. That's what I look at when I look at a wide receiver. It's not about how good he is. It's like Christian Kirk from Jacksonville. He gets targeted 12, 13 times a game.
Yeah.
That means he's looking for him on 13 dropbacks. Of course he's going to get points.
And in a PPR
Yeah.
league, even if he only has, say he catches 12 balls for 20 yards,
that's
like
14.
20 yeah.
That's 14 points.
Just as point
And that's
per
no
reception.
touchdowns
Point per
included.
reception. That's why receivers are so fucking valuable.
That's why also Cooper Cup's so valuable is because he don't catch these 50-yard bombs.
it's a bunch of dink and dives.
Yeah, it's
Then
like
he'll get the
13
yards.
catches for 120
But I
yards.
traded you Williams for Trevor like early season. And
Yeah.
low-key, I think you...
I've been playing him.
Yeah, I was about to say, you
know.
won that
He
trade.
gave me- he's
in the
been
long-
consistent.
That's helped them, but I think as we see the season goes on, DeAndre Swift will take more of the Jamal Williams
Yeah.
load.
But we've
Oh,
been
I-
thinking that for 6 weeks.
Well, I still have Leonard Fournette and I still have Austin
DeAndre-
Eckler.
I would get the fuck rid of Fournette right now.
I'll take him. What you want for
I
him?
would
I'm
get rid of
keeping
him.
him.
Sell high, brother.
No.
Sell high.
That's the only touchdown guy they got. That's the only
keeping
running back
him.
they got.
They ran the ball 8 times yesterday.
They're just trying to give Tom Brady time to shine.
Tom
but
Brady threw
he's
more
retired.
passes than Mahomes.
He's
70
retired.
times.
I think Leonard Fournette's his ceiling's going to get high. His ceiling's
They got that.
gonna be high.
I forget what his first name is.
The White?
Yeah,
Something
Rashad White or some shit like that.
He's more of a spell back that comes
Yeah,
in.
he's
for
not
a
gonna
But
little
he,
bit.
now
Same touches.
the few touches
Hey,
that they're giving, he's splitting them.
You want to hear my league winner right now?
Deshaun Watson.
Travis Etienne.
No, that's a good one. Your
Ooh,
dad.
yeah.
I told you that was a dumbass trade. How? Motherfucker, he's about to be the lead guy. And you gave him Gabe
well,
Davis.
he has Joe Mixon and Aaron Jones. He's not gonna play Etienne.
Now I bet he wish he had him.
Yeah, I know. He kind of reminds me of the Brees Hall, Kenneth Walker mix.
And Etienne is a small back. It's crazy some of the shit he does.
Well, him and Trevor Lawrence played at college together.
Yeah,
so
they had
own
that connection.
I would think Travis Etienne would catch more passes out of the backfield. But
He don't. Yeah. That's what honestly.
Fucking earthquake. over
Since
there.
Etienne's got like involved though, as someone who's been starting Trevor in 2 leagues for like 6 weeks
He's
straight,
went down.
He's went down because every time they got to the goal line,
They
who
give it
ran
off.
that ball in? Trevor Lawrence. He's getting me all those touchdowns.
Yeah.
I'm liking the what I'm seeing over there.
But I mean, if you ain't got to do it, you ain't gonna risk your QB.
Yeah.
He's waking up.
I do like him though. Trevor's gonna get you about 15
This is
points.
his 3rd year, right? Or is
Second.
this his second?
Second,
It's
yeah.
the only second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, but for reference point, Joe Burrow won a Super Bowl on his 2nd year.
Oh, he got to a Super Bowl.
He got to us.
I got to. I misspoke.
Yeah.
He did beat you.
I think I misspoke too.
Lawrence
I
is
think
gonna-
Hurts is in his 3rd year. Not second.
Yeah, he's not a
Yeah,
second
it's
year.
just-
Because he
Yeah.
sat his first year.
Yeah. He sat his first year.
Yeah, Joe Burrow got injured his first year.
He was gonna break
Lawrence
every
had a
record.
terrible first year. People were like shocked.
Yeah, look where he was at. Too.
I mean,
and with Urban Meyer as a coach.
And plus, I mean, Peyton Manning led the league in interceptions his rookie year.
Yeah.
So did Trevor Lawrence.
So
did
you can
Big
see
Ben.
You can see Trevor Lawrence. He's
First
got
year
it.
starting.
I
He's got to
miss
get
Big
the
Ben.
right coach, and he's got to get the right system. Because system makes players, bro.
But I don't think that
think it makes it easier for
I'm not
players.
going to give up on the Steelers until they get a different head coach. I love.
They're
really-
never gonna get a head.
Oh, you're
different
saying
head
you'd
coach.
give up on them if they got a different
Yeah,
head coach?
no, I
No.
love Mike.
We never. I think in
what's
the
his
last
last name?
Tomlin, Coach T.
Tomlin. Mike
Yeah.
Tomlin.
I think in the last 40 years we've had 3 different head coaches.
Yeah, they don't.
They stick around. It's
Yeah.
not like the Panthers.
I mean,
We've had 3 in 2
honestly,
years.
if you look at our roster, if you put a premier quarterback in there, we're a top team.
Oh, for
You know?
sure.
We have a top defense. Najee Harris looking kind of skittish, but we have a top wide receiver core. Offensive line needs to get better.
They play tough. They're
Yeah.
one of the toughest teams for sure.
What's crazy to me is that Pittsburgh Steelers, they'll play a bad team and lose to them, but then they'll play a high caliber team and almost beat them or beat them, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird with the Steelers. It's
Yeah.
either they're going to come out and they're going to play some hard football, or they're just
Yeah.
going to give up.
Give
tonight.
up, yeah. And that's how it seems like.
I do like Kenny Pickett, though. I think, and George Pickens.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a stud.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
I think
the road.
I think Kenny is. I know a lot of the interceptions has happened.
But I told y'all, yeah, they put him in too early. What'd you expect?
I mean, the first game he plays fucking Buffalo Bills. Of course, that's not going to go.
And he keeps throwing for almost 300 yards. He just
Yeah.
throws 3-4 picks to go with it.
Well,
Yeah.
At the end, he usually throws a pick. This is how I've seen the games that I watched. He throws a pick off bad judgment, and then one pick always ends up hitting one of the receivers and bounces
Just
off of them.
I hate to see
It's a
that.
free ball.
And then the third pick is when they're losing by a touchdown, because we don't get blown out unless it's one of them crazy weeks like Buffalo where he's just throwing a fucking Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Really.
You'll get better because it's crazy, dude. And
Yeah.
I've seen so many people NFL analysis talk about it. Like for the quarterback position, you're in college. Hey, that throw's open. I can make that throw. You're in NFL, you get the same look. That throw might not be open because the guy that's fucking about to come across the field is a top tier, all world athlete and might
Yeah.
pick your
Triple
shit
team.
off.
Because in college, if you got a cornerback that runs a 4.6, that's pretty fast.
Yeah.
But dude, you got defensive linemen that run 4.4.
You have to know.
Yeah.
You have to know the
It
personnel
just
too.
changes.
And
so
a lot of times, defensive backs are, especially in the NFL, they're smart. I wouldn't say they're smart like quarterbacks or head coaches, but they'll show you something like you don't see it there, and then they'll fake coverage. I'm not dropping back. I'm dropping in the mix, picked off. You know?
And all these DBs have that breakaway speed where they literally will purposely make a receiver look open just because they know, hey, I can get
And just
there before
close
that
that
ball.
gap in
Yeah,
the
I
heart.
can
Yeah.
get back there. Those are the best athletes in the whole field, the cornerbacks.
Oh yeah,
man.
by far. That takes the most athletic ability. I mean,
it's so much harder to cover someone trying to catch a ball than to just
And
be
you don't know
someone
what they're
trying
doing.
to catch a
The
ball.
receiver knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
You don't have any idea.
yeah.
You're sitting there just calling and reading.
I think it'd be fun as hell to be a safety.
It would.
Like, you just
Oh.
seeing everything. You can drop down
On a safety
You-
blitz, too.
Yeah.
Nobody sees your ass coming.
Yeah.
But safeties are also the position where you can just make a fool of yourself so
Oh,
much
yeah.
easier than any other position.
I think.
Corners and safeties, you can make a damn fool of yourself.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen?
There's
them,
some high
Have you
stakes
seen some of them
positions.
tackles that just whiff on blocks?
I feel like but it's
Some of these
expected for a
offensive
tackle.
linemen look like fucking morons.
We've had
They're like,
so many
this,
bad
they may do in
offensive
front of them,
linemen.
It just go right here.
I
and
know.
they run right fucking past them.
It's because that's I feel like a lot of this. I actually think offensive linemen is a stereotype that like they're dumb. I think offensive linemen are some of the most intelligent people. But the thing is, they're so
Lazy.
no, not even that. I just think the type of people that become offensive linemen are very
Lazy.
Hey, they're not out there catching balls, doing this, doing that. So it's like when they get a play to run, that's what they're going to do. If they tell me to block this gap, I don't care what I see.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
They're not gonna make changes.
Yeah, but if a good player, hey, coach told me to hit this gap. I know this guy's about to come my outside. I need to get that side,
Yeah, kind of like wide receivers, but like they know a play's busted and they find a zone or a gap that's open and they come back.
Yeah,
to the
they do
quarterback.
different things.
Yeah.
I felt offensive linemen are very to the play, so a lot of times it makes them look stupid.
Yeah,
But
because they're always.
I mean,
creative.
sometimes
Yeah.
they'll sit there, they'll get under the pads and just
You got
plain
to.
as day, just sit there and hold
that's
it.
not a hold.
There's holding on every play.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just,
not
as
a
long as
hold.
they don't hold on the
I don't
outside.
know,
It's
the
all- it's
idiots
techni-
make it obvious.
It's technically
Yeah.
about visibility, but even in 'cause in middle school, I played defensive and offensive line both
Yeah.
ways. They tell you fucking get up under that
Yeah,
fucking
grab-
hold him right here. When it looks like you're just holding this fucking shit.
I remember
be
one
holding
time-
I'll be slinging motherfuckers down, bro.
I remember one time this one guy grabbed my pads and in the middle of the play he started punching me in the gut. he was literally punching me.
Would you play Gaffney?
Gable probably.
No, actually I was playing practice. It was my own team member punching me in the
it was
gut.
actually my coach.
It was actually a practice game. My offensive line was punching me in the gut, dude.
But I remember when I was in middle school, we played Gable. I think it goes to Gaffney. I think.
No, Gable goes to
Spartanburg, Gaffney.
Why are you guys talking about this? No one
Because this
watching
is
this.
fucking
one.
hilarious.
Gable, I think, goes to Spartanburg.
Spartanburg?
Yeah.
I remember that. I think I was in 8th grade. Our team was raw in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Our little 8th grade middle school, we were fucking raw.
Go Bulldogs.
And y'all had just balled out too, like the year 4 middle school. So we were like, bro, we are the shit.
We won one game.
Oh, really?
And that's funny. In 8th grade, we won one game. And then
Oh,
our senior
yeah,
year,
yeah.
we didn't lose but one game.
Hey, I remember we was beating y'all in scrimmages, low key.
Oh, yeah, except for me. I was fucking y'all up.
Yeah, dude, your senior year was such a
this man
letdown, Hunter.
I remember this when we were younger too. This is before me and him were even friends.
This is why I played nose guard.
This is like fucking 7th, 8th grade. I was in 7th grade. So he got some kind of fucking play, a pick or some shit.
No, Bryce. So y'all was quarterback 7th grade. I was playing nose guard. They finally moved me to linebacker. That's where I should have been. He went to go hand the ball off. I broke so far up the line so fast. I just grabbed the ball and just kept on running.
Straight O-line straight tackled his ass, brother. I hawked his ass down. It was practice.
It was because it was practice and I was tired and done.
I'm just that. Hey, I just remember that.
It was probably,
He's like,
it was
"This doesn't
probably
matter."
after I hit the end zone, I started going to the watering
Hell
thing.
nah.
And then here goes Dawson.
Hell no. I remember people got lit. It was practice too, but you know how it is when you're younger
Yeah.
playing against old people.
Yeah, young kid just took
Dude,
100
I
piece
remember
down.
that we were actually playing Gable that year, so that's why they let us scrimmage y'all. This is what our coaches said. All right, guys, this is what's going to be like playing Gable. So I hope y'all ready to run the score up. Because that's when we played the 7th grade team. Dude, we got beat 56-3.
Dang.
But dude, back to
Dude,
Gable.
dude, that quarterback,
Well, that's the coach's
he
fault.
had a beer gut on him. He was goddamn Johnny Manziel.
He was 20. He was 20 years
He was
old.
Manziel in middle school. I was like, dude, can we get somebody on here?
Yeah, I think we played the same
No,
quarterback.
I blame your coach for that. He was telling the whole
He
team,
probably just hit high school.
this is going to be an easy win, y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all didn't go in and play tough football.
Yeah, and then we finally beat Woodruff in overtime. It was ridiculous.
But dude, we lost like in middle school. We lost like one game to like Dorman's fucking middle school. But I remember we played fucking Gable. And like we literally had to stop the game because the kid had fucking metal cleats on. Like playing for Gable, bro. Swear to God.
Dude, yeah.
He's wearing baseball cleats?
Straight up fucking metal cleats.
Dude, y'all ever play Carver?
Oh God,
No.
bro.
I had to do bike.
That's
league.
Gaffney, is it not?
No, that's Spartanburg.
Spartanburg's just
That's the city of Spartanburg.
yeah, Spartanburg's fucked, bro.
Yeah, they didn't dude.
Murder
when we
bird.
beat them, you know what they started doing? They started throwing rocks at our bus.
And this is middle school.
Oh, yeah.
We were 13. We're 13.
Dude, I remember
Y'all
we played
deserved
Gable.
it.
We
we,
played
we
Gable
were
at
talking
home.
about getting on the game after. We was like, "Oh, great job! Let's go
Play some Call of
These people
Duty
are
Black
like,
Ops.
"Fuck you
Black
and your
Ops 2."
family.
Yeah, I was like, God,
It's
damn.
crazy.
Why
These
are they throwing rocks at me?
These are core memories, bro. Just because, like, you wouldn't think you remember this, but I remember in 8th grade, too, playing Gable. It was at home. Motherfucker, our nose tackle, Alex Deal. You remember that
Oh,
motherfucker?
yeah, yeah.
Huge.
Dude, super.
Dude,
God,
this
I'm
guy
like-
in 9th grade was squatting like 450
No, like
pounds.
600
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
pounds.
this dude
It's
was
crazy.
fucking
I
crazy.
remember, me and he was nose guard. I was on the end, and that Levi, or Vili.
Vili, you
all
were-
the end.
fast,
Fast as
fast.
fuck. We
Shout
look
out
at a
fast.
nasty D line.
Yeah.
Fucking Alex busts through the middle line. Lily throws two dudes off of him.
Smacks
Doesn't
the
even
mic.
try to tackle the quarterback. Takes the ball from him. runs for a touchdown versus
He
Gable,
just
bro.
said, "Give me that."
Nobody even tried to tackle this man. Once he got gone,
You know what they did? Put him off some line.
they did.
That's what they
And
did
he
with
was a beast
That's what they did
defensive
with
lineman.
Chad.
It pissed me off. Chad could
Garner.
have been a fucking monster.
He was a monster off his
Like,
line. They're just
here
like,
we go.
okay, we need to.
Do y'all think that's what happens with O linemen? Is they start out as really great athletes in a position that they want to play, but then the coaches or somebody else sees that they're beneficial on the line.
I think dumbass coaches
Yeah.
who really, I'm sorry, you coach high school, you played a little bit, you don't know fucking football.
Yeah, you don't.
Yep.
Let me fit. We need a big guy. You're a big guy.
And
We're
he was
putting you here.
quick
Put you here.
for his size.
Yes.
You need to be on D line.
It's just coaches who
Alex should not have been on
these
that
dudes.
one.
No.
These dudes are teachers. They watch football. They used to play.
They just like yelling
Yeah.
at little kids.
They think they're so smart. They think they're so into it. No, they see a place. They see where this is open, and they put them there. You know, to fill the team's needs. You know, that's
I
why
agree.
it's kind of hard because you're like, damn. Man. I mean, the guy.
But they're ruining themselves because Alex Steele would have been.
I mean, he
telling
was a
you,
great
he would've
offensive
had
lineman.
15. He was, but I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that man would have had 15 sacks in a fucking season.
Yeah. Oh, I had nose guard. I mean, because for offensive line, you got to be 6'4" for D1. On the nose guard, you can be 6'1", 6 foot, and that's D1. You know,
He's an ox and he can move a little bit.
that's kind of like if you see a lot of like NBA players, they're like, oh no, I played power forward in high school just because they were 6'3", but they're barely a fucking point guard or shooting guard at 6'3". That's considered decently
Yeah.
small, you know.
These scouts don't know everything, dude. But I think it's crazy. Like once you get to like think about someone like Julian Edelman, who was a quarterback in college,
Oh yeah,
comes to the Patriots. They make this man a receiver. Man wins a Super Bowl MVP as a receiver.
Some people are just
that's all
athletic.
like
do you
minds.
think? Do you think he should be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I put him in the Hall of Fame.
I would too. There's a lot of people that wouldn't. I think he should just off the fucking.
I mean, how many
post.
receivers have won Super Bowl MVPs? And
He has the most receiving yards in all of postseason history.
yeah,
all combined.
I didn't know that.
but you know, it's
Yep.
just because that last year he had the most drops and this and that.
He could barely run.
Bro, he was done. That's
Yeah.
you have to know. Like, if you're an athlete, this is the crazy thing. Like, it sucks to say we can't. No, not everybody's gonna be a Tom Brady. Not everybody's gonna be a LeBron James. Hanging
Some
up.
people are gonna get CT
Yeah.
like Antonio Brown.
Well,
Exactly. You're gonna be fucked, bro.
I'll be honest, Tom Brady can be Tom Brady because it's hard for somebody to be Tom Brady when every play ends with a head-on collision. You know, with Tom Brady, yeah, he did get sacked a couple times. It didn't hurt, but if he plays 70 snaps a game, he might get hit 8 times. Everybody else on that football field, every single play ends with a collision.
yeah.
So that you're gonna get hit on every single play.
Yeah, I know
the
this.
quarterback shelf life is a lot longer than
Yeah.
But it didn't used to be. I feel like we're just now thinking that just because Tom Brady is doing shit, and now everybody thinks that everybody. Think about all these. Oh, this is one thing I really want to touch on before we end. Look at all these older quarterbacks. The time has come. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Yeah, he's still doing his thing, but they're not going nowhere. Let's be real. He's not the same Tom Brady. Big
Yeah.
Ben just retired.
Yeah.
It's you see all these new guys coming in. I think it's just the fact
Yeah.
that like Tom Brady's 45. All these other guys that we're saying are falling off are literally 10 years, 8 years younger than that. Like we can't expect, even if you don't get hit. Like
Well, hell, I mean, some of them are close to 20 years younger.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
and they
read
just can't make
something-
it, bro.
Yeah.
I read
Like-
something that Tom Brady, on average, for the whole roster of the NFL, he's on average closer in age to all of their parents than he is to the other players' age.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he broke the record yesterday. He's thrown over 100,000 yards in his career. 100 fucking thousand.
And all it did was cost
go.
him his marriage.
Yeah, no, it did. It did.
Hey, worth it.
But
Hey,
he'll
little
be
bit
a
extra
happy
money.
man for
Yeah, no, it won't.
Probably.
He's all
he's
right.
got the world is his oyster, man. He could do literally anything he wants to.
I heard Giselle put a witch curse on them because she used to do like.
You believe in that stuff?
She's a
I don't-
gypsy.
I don't. Yeah. So
She's a
like,
breadwinner. That's
So,
what I saw.
oh yeah, her net
I could
worth-
put up with her being a
her-
For the
gypsy.
first 15 years.
She used to do like rituals on Tom. That's why he's really never got. He had that one year that
Is that why he
Matt
did so
Castle
well?
came in. Yeah, and he's only got hurt for one season, and he's now got hurt. They've been
Were his stars aligned? Did he have the right
lucky.
crystals?
I don't know.
Probably
I don't know. But this is a conspiracy theory going around that when they divorced, she cursed him. You remember when Mike Evans, if he had caught that ball versus the Panthers when he was wide open for a touchdown, that'd be a different game. Why does stuff like that keep happening? Because Mike Evans don't drop that ball.
I believe it. I believe it. I really do. I don't know if she personally put a curse on her, but I do feel like, hey,
that's made him a worse ball player.
I feel like if you're in your head about something,
Yeah.
and especially, damn, my ex is a witch. I ain't trying to get no ex on my head.
Yeah.
You always watching.
It's always on there. It's already on there.
But yeah, I feel like Tom would be alright. That's Tom fucking Brady, bro.
Yeah.
When he's dating Kim Kardashian next year.
I think he needs to retire and just go back to Boston and just.
Here we go, guys.
Mayor.
Tom Brady is undefeated since he's been divorced. So
There you go, fellas. There's
she
your sign.
hasn't cursed him.
That's because their divorce was filed last week.
He just won one game.
But he's undefeated, boys.
He's
undefeated.
They've been separated for like 6 months.
But the divorce just happened.
Okay.
That's when it really sets
That's
in.
crazy Google though. Like listen to this headline. Undefeated since getting divorced. NFL world reveals
It
Tom
may just
Brady.
be 1 week streak, but technically it's true.
Yeah, it's a shocking reveal.
Yeah. Thank
Dude.
God y'all told me that
Tom
today,
Brady
or
is-
I'd be up fucking
He has a
sad.
flawless score since he's got rid of
Not
his
that the
wife.
Rams suck.
Watch him end up finishing the rest of the season though. Doesn't lose a game, wins the Super Bowl. I'd be like, well,
Shit.
I would get a Tom Brady jersey.
I probably would. I probably would when he retires. I'm not gonna do it while he's playing. When he retires, I get a Brady jersey.
Yeah, I think
I get a
would.
throwback Pats jersey.
Yeah.
Read that. Like,
No clue. What? Which part?
just the whole thing, man. No coincidence.
No
Tom
coincidence.
Brady's undefeated since painful divorce with Giselle. How do you say her last name? Bunjim?
I like that adjective.
She's
they
German.
use. Painful, enduring.
Pro-Trump
Downtrodden.
author claims. How's it a claim? He is undefeated. And
And
why does it
what
matter?
does Trump have to do with anything?
It's football. Why?
Dude, get off the
It's
goddamn
football.
internet.
Fucking Google, bro.
I'm sick.
These fucking journalists.
I'm
Make
sick
it
of
paid
it.
to write shit like that too.
You know what they called that back in the day?
Pandering.
Called yellow journalism.
It's called pandering.
Called being a dumbass too. We're using all kind of synonyms.
No, I want to ask you a question. Do you know what pandering means?
Pandering?
I don't like the way you're smiling at me saying that. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at you, so I can't help but smile.
That little
You know, you're
grin.
just so cute.
I am.
Don't that mean like, oh, I'm looking for something? Pandering?
I mean, I don't know the definition
Frantically
of it, but
looking
like
for
when someone's
something?
pandering, they're saying the stuff that they know they want you to hear. So like, if I'm watching like Rick and Morty, they're pandering to me because they're gonna say stuff that I want to hear,
Yeah.
and so it's funny.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like you
I
pick
don't know.
shit that you want to hear.
Yeah, I feel like that's what all
I try not to do
journalists
that, but I do a lot.
They just pander.
Yeah. Some pandering motherfucker. Like a pander.
It's because you listen to somebody, like, I get this, like, I'm not one of these fucking freaks that, like, you see something that you don't like, you freak out and have to leave a book on Facebook about it. But, like, you see something you don't like, it's just, like, so easy to be like, nah, fuck you. Let me go watch this guy. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whether it's anything, sports, real life shit.
You know what I do? I just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing bothers me that much. That's why I hate when people drop books, bro.
I'll say
Like,
it again. Just hold the little dot down until the bubble shows up, and then just hit the not interested button.
or
You never have to deal with it again.
or just get you a rope.
Hang yourself. Find a sturdy
oh my
fucking
gosh, guys, y'all to the edge.
No, in my apartment, I have nothing
I've
but
tried.
the suicide prevention chairs, so I can't do it myself. You
How
know?
the fuck does that work? Suicide prevention chairs? You can't
Oh.
kick them over?
Yeah, you can't like push them away from you.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Well, I've tried.
I feel like if you really wanted to kill
It
yourself,
stays under
you
me.
just wouldn't use one of those chairs.
I kicked
You
that
know
thing
what I
so
mean?
hard.
Well,
It
let me
wouldn't
grab the
move.
kitchen chair.
Yeah, let me just grab a different chair.
That's why I said every chair in my house because I knew I would resort to it. You know, so I
How
had
can you not push it over?
it just doesn't.
It's like one of those cups.
can
like,
push
You know,
it
like a
over.
sandbag, you punch it and it comes right back up.
But you can flip a sandbag.
Honestly, if I was gonna kill myself,
I feel like he's like, man, I've been through it. I've tried.
I've been through it.
that'd be
Man.
morbid. But I'm not gonna hang myself if I'm gonna kill myself, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and look at myself like, why the fuck did you do this
Well,
for
most
6
of,
minutes?
Most
before I
of them
die?
don't sit there and look in the mirror.
This
while
episode
they're
got
doing it.
dark. It went from Jamie
That-
Hurts MVP to
I know.
how to kill yourself.
That's too much stuff.
Hunter,
for
you're
you.
out of frame.
We're-
Slide in frame. There you go. All right, guys, we're gonna.
We ought to end it before we get on some dark.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're getting really
We're on
dark,
a
so we're
dark
gonna wrap it up
path.
here.
We went from Patrick Mahomes being. I mean, that's pretty dark.
To ways to kill ourselves.
Now this was our midway point through the NFL season. We're not going to talk about football again until the end
To
of the
the end.
season. Stay
Playoffs.
tuned for
I don't know. I
it.
might bring it up.
Next week. Honestly, who knows what we talk about next week? But y'all should be excited for it because it'll be interesting.
Maybe have a guest.
Oh, dude, that's right. We may have a guest next week.
Maybe, so stay tuned.
Y'all know come Monday when you find the
Subscribe.
fuck out.
Share it with 2 people.
Let us know who you think's your MVP favorite. Jalen Hurns. Like for Jalen Hurns.
Why is he saying Hearns?
Hurts.
There you go.
Subscribe for Patrick Mahomes. Let's see how many we get.
Hey, let's get another comment.
Yeah.
Who's the MVP of the pod? You'll leave y'all's comments.
They don't have to comment.
Well, that's
They
not
know.
even like a favorite. That's not like
Well,
a.
Hunter Dawson Logan, y'all pick.
Yeah.
Also, though,
We're
really
gonna get
quick,
one comment.
really
Imagine we
quick.
get a bunch of comments.
I don't think we've ever said our last
I like
names
the
on here.
gnome.
So for the outro, we're gonna go ahead and say it. Thank y'all again for this week's episode. I'm Logan Stotterman. The person in the middle is Dawson
That's a terrible
Wagner.
last name.
Stotterman. That's a great
I think
last
we should
name.
all say our names. I don't think somebody.
Okay,
Who wants
fine.
to start?
Okay, fine.
Let's say our middle
Thank
names
y'all.
too.
Thank y'all for tuning in this week. My name is Logan Zane Stotterman.
What's your social security number? Real quick.
Birthday.
Carried.
Hi, I'm an alcoholic, and I'm Dawson Wagner.
He carried that. He also has 2 middle names. That's why he left it out.
Yeah,
And then
Michael
we-
James, LaMichael.
LeBron James
Yeah.
Wagner.
Yeah. You see, oh, we gotta get off of here. All right, Hunter, peace. Signing
We're
off.
See y'all later.
Deuces.